in weekdays from 10 to 11 on the new Core Country to Say It Loud. Core Country Proud, bringing entertainment news, community projects, and interviews with artists worldwide.
Listen to Say It Loud, Core Country Proud. We are in studio with Greg Dunmore from PulseBeat.tv. So thank you for coming into the studio.
Well, it's great to be here, and I'm so glad that you pronounced my show correctly. Aren't you wonderful?
Thank you.
We know the importance of that.
Yes, everybody pronounces my name Kara, so thank you for pronouncing it Kara. But it's great to have you in the studio, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Detroit, and we're doing a segment on Detroit and where we've come in the city, and where do you think we're going to be moving forward? How far do you think we've come?
Wow, well, you know what? There's so many layers to that discussion. But what I do believe, I've always believed this, that in any situation, in any given time, there are always more good people than bad people. Mm-hmm. So my concern is that the good people of Detroit become more unified. And I say this because there's still a diversity of people that are in various pockets based on classism. Are you of this socioeconomic group or not? Mm-hmm. Also based on cultural issues. Are you from this culture as compared to that culture? Then there's ageism. Are you this age as compared to that age? And what I have found is, although the city, certainly, when you look at the downtown and the midtown, I live downtown, that there's an energy that comes from young progressive people who are moving into the city. Mm-hmm. But when I talk about Detroit, I talk about Detroit from 8 Mile to Alta Road and Telegraph. You're talking about a very large area with a very large population of diverse people, that the only way the city is really going to sparkle from beginning to end of the borderline is when we understand, and it's very classic, united we, help me out, united, you got it, and divided we fall and fell. Mm-hmm. So I believe that the city is going to really go to the height of success when we as a collective group of people understand those very basic words. United we stand, divided we fall.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know, you see on the news that Detroit is bad, or you hear all these stories. I grew up in Detroit, and I come down here, and it's such a vibrant city. Everybody's trying, everybody works hard. And, there's a lot of businesses coming to Detroit because of that. So,
there's a lot of excitement downtown.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of excitement.
I love it. Yeah. I love coming down here.
But I still think that, when you get away from the downtown area and you're driving into neighborhoods that certainly are not necessarily feeling the energy that is happening downtown. Now, I know that the core of the city is important, because in any great city, you've got, be it a Chicago, a Paris, a London, mm-hmm. a New York, the downtown is always the heartbeat of any city. But when you talk about the rest of the body, mm-hmm. it is not just the heart, even though we know the heartbeat is paramount to life, but we're talking about from the tips of one's toes to the top of the head. So I want to see the whole body of this city celebrating mm-hmm. who we are as a collective people, and that's people of various backgrounds, various colors, musical tastes. Detroit is a Motown mm-hmm. capital, and I love Motown, but then I think about country and western, and you guys do country and western, and I think, as the great Lionel Hampton, who was a jazz legend, told me, there's only two kinds of music: good music and bad music. Mm-hmm. And when we understand that, and we celebrate the fact that, this is a city that certainly has produced greatness, be it jazz, rock, R&B, gospel, and country and western.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, some of the biggest legends are from Detroit. Miss Aretha Franklin. I mean,
sure.
You don't get any higher than that. I mean, she's
right.
Yeah, and she's done it all. I told her that she is the queen of soul, but the empress of music, and she's done everything. I don't know if she's done country yet, but she's done everything from opera to, of course, soul, rock. She's done pop, classical. I mean, she's done it all. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I'm optimistic about where Detroit is going.
Absolutely.
If we come together and celebrate our differences and learn from each other, which is an ongoing process. You know, some things never got to stop. Loving one another. We talked about love 100 years ago being important to one's total health. It is important today, and it will be important years to come. And I think the importance of us understanding each other and really interacting is going to be, it was crucial years ago, it is crucial today, and it's going to be so utterly important in the future as well for a successful Detroit.
Right, we can start in the city and then we need to work our way out and spread the love.
That's what we're trying to do with our show. We're starting in Detroit. We're working our way out to the world.
Yes, and that's important.
Worldwide.
We are the world.
We are. Absolutely. So when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about your career, and then later on we're going to talk about hosting your own show.
Oh, my favorite subject, me.
We'll be right back.